What's going on, guys? Welcome to Cruising with Kevin. Today was heading down the road here and I figured I saw this on the side of the road. Never been here before. I'm east of Roswell, New Mexico, and it is the Mescalero Sands recreation area. Looks like it's just kind of a sand dune. It's almost like the white sands kind of looks like from the highway here, but not white, obviously. So I'm gonna just take a little cruise in there, show you guys what that's all about, and so let's get to it. All right, we're actually heading to look at a replacement truck for my other truck there, but I saw this sign and I thought, well, I'm about 45 minutes ahead of my wife or so here, so figured I'd just dip off and go check it out. Why not? I always like seeing new things. I don't even honestly know if I've ever been on this highway. There's some places I just sort of try to avoid. So it's a gravel road going in here. I try to stay away from that stuff when I'm pulling my car on the trailer because it gets so dusty, but I'll have to wash it off at home anyways because it's already dirty, so it is what it is. What I should do though, I do have an idea here. I'm gonna stop it because I'm just making sure my air cleaner's still good on there. All right, I had taken my air cleaner off the track and I kept forgetting to put it back on there, so I just didn't want to go into a dusty area like this without the air cleaner on it. I know not much would get under the hood like that, but still, it's a lot of money sitting there, so, and a lot of work more than anything. I probably would never redo it right now if something catastrophic happened over something stupid. So it looks like it says notice entering a USV area. So it looks like it's an OHV area, which is pretty cool. I'll show you guys this. Okay, so you can see there, camping and fees are included with day use fees. $3 for single person, 2 or more in a vehicle, $5, and a bus rate is $15. So not too expensive. Can't see it from here, so let's get up there closer. So I don't know if anybody's actually out here today, but you can start to see, like, if you've ever been to the White Sands there, the White Sand Missile Range, it starts to kind of be like this. There's some pretty good sand dunes over here. Obviously not white like that though, so yeah, getting a little closer here. It doesn't even look like anybody's out here today. Okay, so if you look here, the highway is right back over here. So I'm about probably a quarter mile, half mile off the highway here. And it looks like when this maybe gets wet or whatever, it's just basically blown in here. It's just pure sand. I'm not going to take a chance of getting stuck. I can't drive through there with a 2-wheel drive truck pulling a trailer, so I'm not going to do that. But I will walk over there for you guys to kind of show you. Maybe I can get to one of these peaks and take a better look at this. So like I said, it's not too far off the highway, but yeah, it looks like it's basically a place you could bring side-by-sides, dirt bikes, quads, whatever you want to come and rip around, camp, do whatever. So it actually looks kind of cool out here. It would be kind of, we used to have tons of that kind of stuff when we lived in Canada. We just never rebought it since we've lived in the US because we just haven't had time or whatever to ride them anyway, so there's been no point. So I'll walk over there and see what I can find for you guys. So you can see about how far that's blown in. So it must just kind of blow off of like the hilltops or something over here and kind of catch on this low spot in the road or whatever. So obviously, I don't know, you might spin down and hit gravel behind it. I'm not willing to take a chance, but the rest of the road here, you can see this is all good gravel. So a lot of people you can see have driven through there, but I've never had great luck in sand, so definitely not going to take my chances there. Like I said, I don't have a 4-wheel drive either, so definitely not the right thing, but that's probably it's a pretty long run across there. But starting to get a little closer here, you can start to see little mounds of this sand piling up here. It's pretty cool. It almost looks like a little bit like when you get down close to the Saskatchewan River in Saskatchewan there in some of the areas. Danielson Park and things like that kind of get super sandy. It's like similar kind of sand to this. So like another maybe 50 yards up the road here, you can see where it's washed out and they've got flags that probably would be hard to see actually if you weren't paying attention. And it looks like rain must have come through and washed a whole bunch of this out along the road. So definitely got to be careful with that when you're coming through here. Okay, so I kind of made it to the top of this hill. You can kind of see my truck right back there. And then over my shoulder here, we're getting into the dunes now. Like I said, it's like really like, it's like beach sand, like super, super fine beach sand. Like it's actually kind of interesting. So it looks like that way there's a sign there that says it's there's a border fenced off. So I would assume there is a gate open there, but I'm assuming that's not part of this property here. And as you can kind of see here, I'll actually walk to the top of this hill for you so you guys can kind of see a little better view. I might walk out. It looks like there's a little picnic area here. This is like crazy, like it's actually firm. I guess just being wind blown like that, it's just like snow almost. There you go. You can start to see there's a lot of distance out there. I see there's a car out the main road there, but you can start to see all the way out there. That's quite a ways there. So there is a truck out there. I don't know how far I want to go. It goes back there as far as you could see. So to be honest here, it's not really like super torn up with tracks. Like it doesn't obviously get ridden that much. Obviously the sand would blow around and kind of look fresh too, but it's definitely not like, even if you look down the bowls here, there's only a couple of tracks down there. I do kind of want to walk a little bit farther there, but there's a truck kind of parked over behind me there. So I don't want to go too far from my truck. I don't know this area very well. Looks like these people are maybe just going to turn around, probably not realizing that they would have to walk out here. If they leave, then I'll walk down and check the rest of this out here. Okay guys, there you can see there's a better view. It's probably about as far out as I'm going to walk. I don't want to get too far from my truck and trailer there, but you can see there's somebody out there riding. There's a little picnic area. It looks like they have a barbecue out there, charcoal barbecue. This road goes quite a bit farther here, so I'm suspecting, if you look right there, you can see it continues. So I'm suspecting you could probably go farther in here. There's just miles of this. It looks to me like when you go over this direction, the sand gets quite a bit less filled, because you can see like where I'm standing here, there's a lot of overgrowth. So this stuff probably doesn't blow around as much. Maybe people just don't ride over here as much. And you can start to see there's more and more tracks out this way. And if you zoom in over here, you start to see there's a lot more tracks over there. So like I said, I'm suspecting this goes for quite a few miles. And it looks like it's a pretty cheap little area just to come play around in the sand if you wanted to goof around. So there you guys go, another new area. Like I said, I don't have anything to ride or drive out here or whatever, so I was just passing by and saw the sand dunes there, and I was like, curiosity got the best of me there, so I wanted to come and check it out. So like always guys, make sure you like, subscribe, share me around on social media, Cruising with Kevin on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks guys.